Hi, this is Naomi with Sword and Steel, and today I am going to be showing you this new Armybox Air carrying case for miniatures. It's made out of backpack material in that when you go out through the snow or rain, you won't have to worry about the contents of your carrying case. That was really nice since I got falling snow on it as I was going today, and it does not care, so that's very nice. It has the ability to add a shoulder strap, which you get. There's this handle right here. When it's empty, anyone could hold it within one hand. When it's really full, I can pick it up and hold it with two hands. But if you don't have all of your miniatures attached to the trays in some way and just propped on top of them, then you just want to keep it upright. And that is actually straightforward to do. It's, as you can see, it's even when it's packed full of stuff, it's okay upright. And then when it's down on when you move it around, it likes to be upright. And even when you have it as a backpack, its natural inclination is to be completely up and down. Da, da, da. When you're walking around, it's up and down. Also, you would be able to hear your models moving about, so you just, even when I was driving this big guy down with me to the store, I could hear from the front seat all the way to the trunk of my car. You can hear when the models shift. I have them that I think that they should be fine. I don't know yet. I haven't looked yet. I haven't looked since our trip down here, but I think they'll be fine, since I kept them upright and I didn't do any crazy driving today. First off, in this front pack, I have got the old codex for Adeptus Mechanicus, because the new one isn't out yet at the time of this video, and my Leviathan rule book in this first strap. So you can't really fit anything more, but that's a fair bit that can easily go in here. I also have the assembly guide for the Armybox, but I'm pretty certain, assembled it for me. For anyone who has assembled models before, you would have no problem assembling it. I checked out the thing and it's like super straightforward. Now, I probably should do one book at a time, or we're good. And it has about an inch extra room on top. You could even put some dice on top if you wanted to. In these straps, which you could fit tablets in if you wish, I have some tokens from By the Same Token company. I've got some of my trays. I got a bowl of dice and objective counters, and these spin down ones that I like to use for victory points and command points. And I've got another bowl. I don't suggest doing it like this, but this is how I have my guys on the battlefield. Some laser line pointers, some more dice, one of these guys from Gamer's Grass, and the rest of my objectives and some dice and more tokens. And there, do I have anything else in here? Oh yeah, I've got some measuring tapes and some free dice. Right, that was in one. Okay, in this one, I've got my Leviathan mission deck. I've got the shoulder strap that you could use, some rulers, and it comes with these pieces to tighten or loosen the trays inside that I'll show you. A little Allen key and a wrench. Oh, and I also had one of these 6-inch long rulers. And I also have a portable dice tray from Die Hard. Index cards, which just happened to fit inside this portable dice tray really well. This is what we had before we even get to the main compartment. That's what I was able to store in all of the extra little compartments. And now it's time to reveal what was in the main compartment. Now, if you wanted them not to move it around at all, then you are going to want to put some metal pieces on their bottoms and use magnets and whatnot, but I'm okay with a little bit of movement. And I did use a little bit of extra space by putting them on upside down with magnets. So let's have a look and see exactly what we have. Okay, so first off, we have the top tray, which I stocked way full and moved around the most, I suppose. I have about 50 Rangers and Vanguard on this, with 20 Fulgurite Electro Priests. They moved around a bit, not exactly the way to put them. I have to put metal pieces on their bottoms. I'm all right with this. They're fine. Then we've got hiding. We have, see if I can do this. I should do this middle tray first, because hiding connected via magnets are 2 Anagadune crawlers. On the bottom is my last Anagadune crawler, Dominus. Some more of the Admech that didn't quite, the Skitarii that didn't quite fit on this tray. Not that it looks like it mattered, because it all went all over the place, but that's because I didn't have anything keeping them down. A Scorpius Dune Rider, and a Castellan robot, as well as 6 Sulphur Hounds in back there. We'll see that in a second. But up here we have 3 Scorpius Disintegrators and 3 Castellan robots with 2 Cybernetic Data Smiths. And I did take off the various weapons just to give a little bit more space, since they don't quite fit with the tray on top with their top weapons on it, but I hadn't had those glued, so I could do that. But first, before I take this tray off, we're going to have to take off the Anagadune crawlers. And to take off the Anagadune crawlers, we're going to have to move. I cannot take them off with one hand. Hold on. One Anagadune crawler. And there's a magnet here somewhere. There you are. 2 Anagadune crawler. Okay, now I can take this tray out. Safety. Put you down. And take, oh right. And then on the lowest tray, I don't know if you can see it well, but I've got fitting in there, let's put you back here, 9 Iron Strider Ballistari. Their weapons I have magnetized, so I just have them, the weapons hanging out on the top of this tray. And a Knight Castellan in there. Okay, so first things first, let's take off these Iron Strider Ballistari that I had magnetized to the top. I only had these temporarily magnetized. You would want a permanent thing, like metal pieces on the bottom, like I said, but I just did it temporarily. So now we can take out this tray, give all of the Iron Strider back their weapons. And lastly, we have our Knight Castellan, who was even able to keep his little rockets on top. still there. All of these miniatures were able to fit in, and that's 3,075 points, you know, based on current point costs. And then this case, this metal frame, can actually come out of the carrying case. So you can clean up the carrying case as you like. Set up the metal frame, which is all metal and bolts. This is not actually magnetic, just the bolts, and of course the trays are. Well, I mean, this isn't a metal that magnets react to, just the trays and all of the bolts are. There are enough for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 different trays. If you had a lot of Space Marines, probably. I'll go ahead and check that out right now, I suppose. Clear up one of these trays and see if the Space Marines can fit on the top level. There's just a lot of space. You can fit a lot of space. Oh, and on their website, they actually have all of the measurements for all of their different parts to this, and you'll be able to measure your own models and see if they can fit in here and how many can fit in there, because they've got all of the measurements for you on their website. They gave me this for free to try out and to show you, but besides that, I have no claim to anything that you decide to get for yourself. I just very much enjoy how much you can fit into the one bag, the fact that it certainly seems sturdy, and if you attach it properly, all of these fellows certainly wouldn't move around if you had metal bottoms and had magnets underneath. We've got 3 Outriders, a couple Aggressors, and a team of Inferno Squad. The Aggressor is a little bit tall for when you're putting it in, so the Aggressor has to stay a little bit back, just for when you're putting it in to this top one. And you too, just a little bit back from the front. So you absolutely would be able to fit an awful lot of Space Marines in here. Far more than you need, I would imagine, for one army. So that's pretty cool. And then you can have your big guys down here. So 1, 2, definitely, if you are able to move their guns about, definitely 3 knights would be able to fit on that bottom row pretty comfortably. I think it's pretty awesome. If you wanted to find out more about their stuff, then you're gonna have to visit their website. I'll put it in the link in the description below. Thanks for watching. Make certain to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye! Thank you, as always, go to the patrons and YouTube members that support the channel. Really appreciate you. Hope you're having a fantastic hobby time wherever you happen to be. You know who else would actually have a great use for this kind of miniature case? Tyranids. Look at these Tyranids. So many Tyranids.